Hello guys, welcome back to my channel where I discuss issues around migration, postgraduate abroad, scholarships, travel, migration, successful career and motivation. And I also discuss how you can actually pass your interview. So if you are just coming across my channel, do well to click the subscribe button or the follow button on Facebook, and so you can actually get to see some of this content. Yeah. So I'm discussing the major comparison. I'm just trying to compare postgraduate studies in the US stroke Canada and that of UK. In recent year, like last year, this year, 2021, we've seen a skyrocketed amount of people trying to come to the UK for studies. Yeah, this might actually be because it's a bit easier to get into the universities in the UK, and so that's why. And because people want to obviously japa, and all that. So, but I just want to quickly bring this to you. I'll be talking about 6 differences between postgraduate studies in the UK and in Canada stroke US, because the US and Canada are like the same. Yeah, the very first one is that for UK universities, the postgraduate study, master's basically, is very short. It's between 9 months to 2 years. That is the maximum. Between 9 months to 2 years. Most of the courses are 12 months, which is 1 year, and 1 year and 2 years. So that's basically what the UK does. For the US to Canada, the minimum is 2 years for masters. So and it's and the maximum is 3 years. So it's between 2 to 3 years, and this is a major difference. So for UK, it is just you can finish your program in 1 year, while for US Canada, the minimum you will spend to finish a master's program is 2 years, and the maximum is 3 years. The major difference again is that for UK actually deals more on self-learning, self-learning. So they make you such that, and they go deeper, they emphasize more on the depth of the course that you're actually studying. So for example, if you're studying something related to accounting, you are doing just accounting. While for the US, it's more of broad. So you do some other courses that are actually not particularly core courses in accounting. So you do more breadth. You do a lot of things. Like broad, just like the Nigerian undergraduate program, where you go to other courses to do some borrow courses. While the US, you just focus directly. While the UK, you focus directly on the program. And from my research, you are giving a lot. You are giving the pace of learning is actually dependent on you, because they expect you to do much of the thing for the UK, and so it's majorly self-learning. The next one is the cost. Because invariably when we talk about the differences or we are comparing, you want to check the cost comparison as well. For UK, it is a bit cheaper. It is cheaper to do a master's in the UK compared to the US. However, one of those things, as anybody who wants to plan their movement into any of these universities made up for postgraduate, whether UK, US, Canada, which are the same. So what you need to know is that there are more opportunities for funding, for grants, for students graduate assistantship, research assistantship. So there are more ways by which you can even pay zero fee in the US compared to the UK. Even though it is costlier in Canada stroke US, you can, a single student, single postgraduate student can actually get up to 5 to 6 scholarship for US and Canada. Whereas in the UK, it's not like that. The only thing you could get in the UK is some waiver, you know, like £1,000, £2,000, 5,000, maximum £5,000, you know, out of £15,000. So if you convert that, so, but for the US, for Canada, you can get up to $4,000, you know, each, up to $40,000, $80,000 scholarship, you know, for US and Canada. So you have more funding opportunity in the US and in Canada as compared to the UK, where you have to cough out the money. And in recent time, I have seen quite a number of postgraduate students struggling with funds. This is because there are no much funding opportunities for the UK. Another reason why the US and Canada have more opportunities are that they are bigger. They are bigger in terms of size and in terms of okay, no, Canada is not as big, but US is very, very big. Very, very big. So, and they are very keen on research. And there are so many research funding organizations that are ready in as much as you are ready. The very good thing is you do not actually need your your class of degree does actually doesn't matter when it comes to this funding for US and Canada. What is important, I have made this video in my previous videos, is your ability to convince the scholarship board. You know, so you want to be able to write a good SOP, statement of purpose. You want to be able to write to structure your CV very well, including leadership, including your motivation, including your past experiences, your volunteering experiences. And these are what you need. And you want to be able to get somebody to recommend you, maybe work colleague, your lecturer. And with that, you can actually get scholarships, funding for your program. And this is the difference. Another on my list is for the UK, you know, so they focus more on end of your session exam, end of your semester exam and all that. Why for the UK, why for the US, you are getting a cumulative assessment as you do your program. Every week there is something, you know, the way we do in Nigeria, where there is 2 semester exams. You know, you do the first semester, you do the second semester, first semester after 4 months, second semester after 4 months. You know, so that's what the UK is also like, you know, basically. So your exam carry the bulk of that of your score. While for the US, your results are cumulative as you do your homework, you know, your coursework, like that every week. So I would say for that of the US, where you know you are doing it weekly, it might make you to be able to learn more, in the sense that you are not waiting till the end of the session or the semester before you are crash reading, because you are actually, you know, doing it as you go along with the program, you know, so you are learning. you are constantly engaging your brain to learn, to pick information in that program. And this, I think, is the difference. So another major reason, another major difference is for the US. Because the US and Canada is very big, there are a lot of opportunity for you to stay back. So you must have seen quite a number of people who have come to the UK and back to their home country. They finished their program. Not just It's just recently that the post study visa was reintroduced, and now the Home Office, the UK Home Office, is still talking about removing it, or just shortening it from 2 years to 6 months. So this is the major difference. So the major difference here is, especially, there are more opportunities for funding, especially for people coming from background that are not too financial buoyant. So you want to pick your choice and be able to understand the consequences of your choices. For US, Canada, there's more funding opportunities as compared to the UK, even though the UK is relatively cheaper for the cost of tuition. So these are the major differences between these two. And basically, please share the video. Let somebody see. Somebody out there might actually be needing that video. Like and comment if you are a student in the US, in the UK, or in Canada. Thank you.